The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle.
Safety down.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on third down.
Let's go, D. Double time. Everyone got four down.
On the counter, Ingram's got the first down and more. And all the way down to the 5. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll run here with Ingram. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's second and goal. They'll look to run with
Ingram. Just crashing his defense. I still don't get that yet.
Baltimore.
It's not the same as last year.
Taking it in. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
I couldn't get my safety pulled out. He would have picked that off.
They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position,
missed the pass because I had him.
They've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They'll run on first down. Connor, and he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. On second down, Connor looking for space. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Come on, Ben.
On first down, it's Connor. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On second down now, it's Connor, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a third down. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They'll run for it with Connor, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line.
Oh, my God. I'm thinking it's third down.
Get the football back.
Man, I'm not paying attention. I'm getting ready to call another play.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
I was going to do that. I thought it was third down.
Taking an early
I was going to pass.
Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. Willie Snead all alone. zone.
Shot. Playing the right side.
Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead. 56 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability.
All right.
And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
I can run the ball.
Really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. Gets fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down.
Oh my God, this throwing this year is
He was looking for
retarded.
Dante Moncrief that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, I got to throw a low
The 30
pass.
as they come up 2nd and 10.
I think it's L2. I think it's L2.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. To the right side and complete to Washington. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster in the final seconds of the first half as they are now on the board here in the first half. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Yeah.
An
How the heck you catch that ball?
Fielded way up there. So 2 quarters down, kick. 2 remain. Charles and I return. Number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball.
Now it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. Well, Charles, as we peek back to week one, what would you say were the positives for some teams or individuals that you took away?
Well, it started on opening night, Green Bay, and their defense. Not necessarily Aaron Rodgers and what they did going into Chicago and winning.
Man, get the heck out of here.
Right up where they left off with Patrick Mahomes. Explosive on offense. How about Baltimore and Lamar Jackson? He's not just a single wing tailback, folks. He's a quarterback. And Tennessee, going into Cleveland, Marcus Mariota, Derrick Henry, put up 43 points on the Browns.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Ingram.
I don't know how to crash that line yet.
First down as he's brought down up near midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. It's a give to the right. Ingram. And some room to maneuver. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram. His second touchdown of the night as the Ravens push further out in front. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half score against them.
All that stupid stuff.
Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up. This offense in desperate need of conversion as they come up on third down. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Washington. 65 yards.
Okay, he know how to crash the line. I don't. Everybody can.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And
this
he went.
animated.
I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
I ain't want to see all that crap on the play.
Away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Looking to throw on second down. Jackson. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Pernell McPhee in there on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play. And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. 4th down, here's Roethlisberger. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point put through by Boswell, and we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Pittsburgh. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Ingram. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle. On 2nd down, Ingram. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger throwing the out route incomplete. That's Connor. Give him 6 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And he finds McDonald. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. They'll run on 1st down. Connor, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
They'll stay on the ground with Connor again.
Why did I go back inside? Boy, that outside was wide open.
Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Roethlisberger to throw. This one complete right side to McDonald. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A 3rd down gain of 19.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. He will push his way down to about the 14. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Watch the twist. Middle. Check.
Throwing now is Roethlisberger. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz Field.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in the ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't want to play. No conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
No.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Mike, here we go. 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Hey, get in the weight room.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
The wait is finally over. The new Samsung Galaxy.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
And you get a 50% off.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Sean Davis that time on the tackle.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Now Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Elliott. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Prescott on 1st down. Sideline throw, that's caught. Amari Cooper. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Cameron Hayward able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down.
Back to you. I'm going back to you.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Looking deep in the direction of... And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 45 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Brett Maher on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Recon, 132 fighter.
They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Hey, alert.
On 2nd down, it's Conner looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Easy.
On 3rd down, Conner. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Take 2 of them.
On 1st down, it's Conner. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13, Roethlisberger. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. And a big loss here as he's taken down. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and the line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Now Prescott throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cobb. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to them until the defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet
crazy. The ball's going over his head.
Back to basics is usually your answer. Make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Come on, man.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-lib.
If you print, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Now Roethlisberger. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. To throw again on second down. Roethlisberger. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. From 3 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the enemies. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming.
Oh my God! I gotta remember this throwing pattern is crazy.
For his second sack of the afternoon.
That's his second sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do.
He's doing all this crap, man. Throw the ball.
Well, they've got
Throw the ball, man.
Decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call,
and he will take it in.
Throw the ball.
Score.
Oh, I hate the way they throw the ball now. He leaned all the way back before he tried to throw the dang ball.
To get the first score of the second half, now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude
and I had him too.
of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen.
Get out the way.
Almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And the decision to bring it out is a good one as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Me off. Come on, man.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup.
I hate the way they throw this ball. It's crazy.
Getting this to the 37, gain of 9. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
Look how long it's taken.
Now it's Roethlisberger.
Look how long it took him to snap the ball, man.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere.
And then he couldn't get out the backfield.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. To throw here, Roethlisberger. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Yeah, he's too much to throw the ball now.
7 to the 47. Call it a pickup of 7, and it's a 2nd down. Now it's Roethlisberger. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, it's Roethlisberger.
God! Oh my goodness, man! Come on! Oh my God, man!
He had just 1 target in the
first
half.
I wish the throwing was like it was last game. I was killing this dude past.
Stop them at all from going back to him.
You got to do too much to throw the dang ball.
About the call here, they need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Show that bench release and go. Watch the safety creep.
Here we go on 4th down with Roethlisberger. And this is incomplete. Anthony Brown right there to knock it away.
To throw the ball.
That's one of those in-between spots where you like to rely on analytics. Did you like the decision to go for it?
Frankly, I did, because you know I'm an aggressive guy. But that the analytics and the old school go by your feel, that's going to marry up a little bit better.
This is crazy, though. Got him. Oh, nigga, okay.
Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning,
that ain't why they're up on the scoreboard. I can't pass it.
Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
About a couple minutes.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
You got to actually guide the ball to the man you're throwing it out right
on the back line of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
What you going timeout for? You don't want showboat?
We'll be back after this. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100
Look at that ball came out of there, man. That is crazy. I want the ball to go to the outside.
Surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Come on. Take forever to snap the ball.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
This is stupid here. Try to throw the outside. The ball go to the outside.
Here's Roethlisberger. Going deep for Moncrief. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Dante Moncrief, 65 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut the deficit.
Connor, too.
Boswell good with the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points.
Come on, man.
It's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Here go 46.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
Give me
That
that.
is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
47, 26.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution.
It didn't look like he got it.
And it all works out. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning.
Ooh, I don't know how to crash that line.
Time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Elliott. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
1st down, Prescott. Buying time to his left. And on the left side,
oh, my God.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. On second down, Elliott. And they'll get him down right about the 20. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Get the hell out of here.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from the 20. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
And that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there. They knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline. And I think this one might just be
wouldn't be running that ball like that.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And a return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, Prescott here to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Prescott now 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's first and 10. Now Elliott. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
From the 40 now on second down. Prescott. It's caught at the 10. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So